implement and execute SSRS. In this video, we will do the implementation of custom code and calculated fields. What to learn? We're going to learn about custom codes, how to implement it, and calculated fields, and dashboard as well. So we have here an example. So we'll be using this script wherein I'll be using the table dim employee. Okay, so wait for it. Incorrect. Okay, plus as full name. There. So this would be the script. I will be using the script, okay, for our demo. Okay, so right now I'll copy this one, paste it in the report, file, new item, project, SSRS report. So solution, add new item, data source. Click this one. Okay, adventure works, test connections. Click OK there. So now I have the data source, add new item. So data set, click query, paste it. There's an error or bug. So what we're gonna do, we just put this one here, there, there. It's working now. So report, new report. There's one there. I'm focusing with the idea, not the design. Okay, so click the table here. Okay, so click this one, full name, title, base rate. So right now I'll be adding a column. So this one would be the bonus amount. So I'll be adding an expression. So go back in the data sets, add a calculated field. So let's say bonus salary, and this would be a new resume. So bonus, I will have an expression here. So fields, exclamation point, base rate, multiply by let's say 0.20, 20%, let's say 30 there. Dot value. Okay, so click OK. So that would be the expression. Click OK. So once done, I'm gonna add here the bonus there. So I'll add bonus here, and then if you're gonna preview it, the bonus must appear 20% of the base rate there. So that's how we do the calculated fields. That's how we implement calculated field. Okay, next. Now we're gonna do the custom code. We're gonna add a custom code on the report. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add first, let's say this one. Okay. So click OK. I'll add two columns with the last name and then the column name there. So click OK. So next would be custom code, report properties, and then code, control V here. So click OK. So that the code has been submitted. So now we're gonna add a another column. Insert right there. So let's say full name for this one there. So next would be expression. So with the expression equals code dot function name. Okay, so open, close parenthesis. Call this. Oh wait, I'm gonna copy. Wait. So now I'm gonna insert a field name. Okay, so wait. The script has not yet called this. Doesn't refresh yet. So copy. So property. So I'm gonna copy again a table. Oh, it's not yet refresh. So with the refresh, query designer. Okay, refresh fields. Click OK. So there, the table is not yet refresh. Okay, I'll just run new editor. Repeat this one again. Okay. So report wizard. Yes. So go to Solution Explorer. Click new. Data source. Yes. Click edit. Wait for it. Dataset. Just copy this one. Copy. And then go back here. So not this one. Comma. Comma. Click OK. It will have an error. It's because there's a bug. It annoys me a lot. So there, working now. So now go to the report. Click add. All this. Add a table here. There. So here, wait for it. First name, last name, and then I'm gonna auto populate. So I'm gonna fill this up with a expression. So right click first this one, report properties, and then go to code, and then copy the code, copy, and then control V. Okay, so I'm done with this one. So now I'll do the expression. Expression would be the code dot parameter. The parameter's name is this one. Copy. Okay, control V. Pam. I'm gonna add fields, exclamation point, fields, exclamation point, double click, comma, last name. So I'll add OK. So if I do the preview, it must work. So wait for it. So right now, we fill up this one. Okay. So what we did is we create this one using the code. Put this one, put the code here properly. Okay. So click OK, and then you do the expression. So you need to type this one on the code, and then fields, first name, value, fields, last name, value, comma on the middle to separate the two parameters, and then click OK. Then once you're done with this one, instead of calling this one through SQL Server, we're gonna use custom code that we've created. Okay, so then we do the preview, just wait for it, and then there you are. It concatenates the first name and then last name, and then create a new column, and then it produce this one. Okay, so that ends our custom code.